In the name of God, welcome to IELTS house. The title of writing as Task1 by the name of paragraph. Paragraph below shows the average housing cost in 3 different regions for different years. How we can bring change at the title, how we can describe the title as paragraph, and the title in paragraph the cost of housing in 3 different areas and at 2 different years. For that we can bring change in the title. At the first step, we write the title as a paragraph chart. The bar chart illustrates about the average housing cost in rural, suburban and urban areas in 2008 and 2012 years. Housing costs in 3 areas are significantly different. However, the increase and dropped in both years as shown in time period in bar graph. At the introduction part, in the introduction part, we can just bring some change at the word, the synonym of word. We can bring and we can write the synonym of words, and after that we can describe about difference, the cost of the nature, the characteristic of issue. As we the bar chart illustrates about the average housing cost in 3 different regions. You just can write in rural, urban and suburban areas in 4 different years. We just can write in 2008 and 2012 years. After that we can describe about the cost of housing, about the year, about some other says of title. In the body paragraph of writing Task1, we just describe, we just illustrate, we just give you information about the difference between the issues. For example, the difference between rural area, suburban area and urban area as housing cost at these areas. For example, there was significant difference in housing costs in all 3 areas. After that, the average cost of house were lowest $500 and $750 in rural and urban areas in both years as 2008 and 2012. The average price of house in suburban increased as higher than two other areas in 2012. The second part of body paragraph, we can just describe about the issue. Housing costs in these regions are different in 2012 and 2008 and 2012. The average cost of house in rural areas repeatedly increased from 500 to 1250 dollars. Average suburban cost rapidly, sharply tripled from 1250 to 18,000 USD. Average urban cost slightly declined than others in 2012. We just give you information about the change between the cost of housing at different regions and in different years. At the writing Task1, we just in writing academic model, we just can, as Task1, we just can describe, we just can illustrate about the issue in different areas, in different years, and we cannot give our own opinions and ideas about the issue. We just illustrate about the issue. We just describe about the issue. In the conclusion, the second part of writing Task1, at the conclusion, we just can write in general or generally or overall. In generally is the result of our writing. We just can describe about the result of issue that we have writing in the paragraph. In general, housing costs in rural and suburban areas rose significantly more than urban areas, whereas urban housing costs rapidly dropped in 2012. In writing Task1, we have got just 3 parts. The one is the introduction of title, and the second is the body paragraph, which is it's divided in 2 parts. Part 1 and part 2 body paragraph, and the second part of it is the conclusion, the result of our writing, the result of our topic, and that we have that we write in the topic. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel for watching more videos about writing tasks. task 1 and task 2, and video about academic writing and general writing as task 1 and task 2. Please subscribe our channel.